How can you say that a woman that has gone through labor, that has gone through pregnancy, labor, and that her body...
His wife.
Exactly, not just a random
his
one.
Wife.
But with his baby.
His wife.
And she's supposed to maintain that body.
Not just maintain. You are supposed to look the same way you
Same
looked.
way, actually.
And the same way they were clamping on Rihanna too. Like they were comparing Rihanna in her 20s to Rihanna in her 30s. That woman has given birth to 3 children.
How? With funds, though.
With person will get money.
Funds, though.
Person will get money.
These are broke guys.
This is a safe space. If you're seeing this is a safe space. Hi guys, this one is for the woman. If you are a woman, come to the front. If you are a man, you either leave, don't go. Stay so that you will learn. Happy International Women's Day to every single one of you. You deserve it. Okay? We're always here for you. This episode has someone special on my seat. I went all the way to Ikeja, to the deep end of lawsuits to drag Dr. Adefunke for you guys, because she has been very, very vocal about girls and women's rights, sexually and reproductively. Hi, Dr. Adefunke.
Hi, thanks for having me.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
How you feeling?
I feel great.
How's your journey here?
There was no traffic, but there's mad ass traffic on the other side. Serious traffic on the other side.
There was traffic for me, but in my area, one woman even hit my car.
Today? Oh, wow.
No, not like she used her car to hit my car. She used her hand to hit my car.
Oh, why?
Oh.
She felt like...
she didn't want to give me right of way.
Oh, so she was
in the middle
driving.
of the... No, she was walking. She was in the middle of the road. And
so I'll go to the point that pedestrians
no, if you live in Yaba, you know. I said about it that if you live in Yaba, you the people that are driving cars and people that are walking, they have the same rights. In Yaba, when the light is green, that's when people walk. So the cars have to wait for people to walk. Like when the light is red, they won't cross.
They won't cross. They wait for green. So the green is full.
So I think the green controls both of us.
That's very interesting.
You might hit my car, and I was going to come down. I was like, not today, Joe.
Yeah.
Not today. I'm seeing Dr. Adefunke today. Let me not come. Let me not be angry today. Because I looked at her and I think she has cataract. So
that's how you see cataract.
I don't know.
A distance.
I don't know if it's cataract.
Unless it was full.
The full eyes was white.
Oh, that's possible.
So if I had come down and...
But if it was full, then unless it was just one eye.
It was one eye.
Because she will not be able to see.
It was one eye.
Okay.
I don't know if it's cataract, but like the eyes was white.
Well, so she's probably going through a lot. So you were an outlet.
And that a lot that she's going through. If I had come down and she gave me touching story, I won't be here. I would have taken her to the hospital.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Sorry.
And then I'll have met you at the hospital. And then
the episode would not have held.
Yeah, so
International Women's Day for all women. I mean, I wasn't mad at it because I just looked at it that she's probably because me I was stressed out. Yeah. So if hitting my car was an outlet for her, that's fine. But as long as she didn't use her,
you were stressed out in your car and she's walking. I was stressed out
from driving.
And she was walking, so you can imagine.
Yeah.
Women are going through a lot actually.
Every single time. I mean, I think Lagosians are going through a lot.
Yeah.
With the no lights.
It's crazy.
Dr. Funke said that I look like I've not slept. Do you guys want to guess why? Adelabu? Do you want to guess why? Because I don't have light.
Oh, yeah.
I came back.
You know they're going on strike. You heard that, right?
No, so then I said, expect...
blackout.
Blackout. As per the ones that we've been experiencing.
It's just introduction.
Has been fully white. When I came back yesterday, so when I came back, I was coming from where there was light 24/7. As soon as I landed, and then never started doing, they will bring the lights before my Wi-Fi will finish loading. 1, 2, 3. They will take it before they'll bring it again before the Wi-Fi finish loading. I now had a headache.
Oh.
So I slept with the headache, woke up with the headache. I'm like,
what's the strike about, by the way? I really don't know.
What was the strike about? They're probably not paid. They've probably not paid them. But guess who has a house in Ibadan? Adelabu. This one is so wicked. He's really so wicked because he has no reason to put us through. Do you have lights in your house?
We didn't have light overnight, but I think around 4:30 they brought light. What time did you leave the house?
What time did I leave the house? I wore these clothes inside heat by 4. Inside heat. What?
So they might have brought it around that time. There will be lights now. I think that was warning blackout. But you people better answer us. I will shut it down.
Well, by the way, this episode is fully sponsored by Lasgidi Crush, your favorite body mist and my favorite body mist. Whenever you want to go out smelling fresh, I feel like Lasgidi is the setting spray of all perfumes. Like that's the final touch.
So what's your favorite fragrance?
Candy Crush. To God be the glory, great things he has done. Today we're not here to discuss Adelabu, even though I would really love to dedicate an episode to that man. Today we're here to discuss women's rights. The theme for this year's IWD is Give to Gain, but the theme for UN's IWD is Rights, Justice, Action for all girls and women. And this is what we always fight about every day. You know, I had made a video 2 weeks ago saying that I think women should be respected as individuals, as autonomous
100%.
human beings, and then everybody came for me.
Really?
Oh,
I need to start reading your comments.
it was a long battle. It wasn't just comments. People were stitching the video, comments.
So what was their issue? Sorry, I didn't see that video.
Good question.
What was their issue? I'm
Good
curious
question.
to know what the issue was.
Me, Osas, I think women should be respected as autonomous human beings, because before women become mothers and wives, they are women first. The internet. You are a fool.
Why?
How dare you? You are a bastard.
Why?
Retracts the statements. I have to ask somebody, so what do you want me to say? Do you want me to say women should not be respected?
Exactly that. I'm curious.
Because what do you mean that I should retract my statement? Leave women's bodies alone. Women deserve to say what they want to do with their bodies. Do not touch women. No.
But I'm sure most of those people were men.
You are sure? Okay. I'll show you. They are all men.
Okay.
They're all men.
It's understandable.
There's a pinned comment where somebody had said, "Oh, that look at the way I even appeared in the video. That why would I ask to be respected?"
Sorry.
I was coming from the gym. My shirt was on my neck, so I was fully covered up, and there was a band on my head.
Oh, no,
and the guy
Saudi
said,
Arabia, though.
And the guy said that because of how I look, I do not deserve to be respected.
That's actually very disturbing that we have men like that.
Oh, guess what? I had to go low. I had to go low with him because.
So you can understand.
Oh no, no! I wasn't explaining anything to him. I just went because first of all, he's SS, so like you have way more problems on your hands.
He's genotype SS.
Yeah, like he's a
warrior. How did you get that information?
How did I get the information? How did I get the information? I had to go to his page and look at it. And you're already you're in a country where if you're
disadvantaged.
Yes, if you have sickle cell, you're already at a very big disadvantage.
Or any chronic medical condition.
So you are basically supposed to be fighting with us because nobody would respect you too. Everybody would look at you like an infidel. They look at you like Nigeria is very, very ableist. Yeah. So why would you say that because of the way that I look in a video? Because I did. So when I pointed out, and I said, "Oh, because I did not make my hair."
This is even getting more and more annoying to me.
It's like because I did not make my hair.
You know, if I
want to demand for respect, that I should look the part. And therein lies my point.
And
therein lies my point. So the women that should be respected be classed women.
And guess what? For him, another woman that makes her hair, maybe he would also say that the hair is too.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. You have to.
So he has his own standard.
You have your standards.
And someone else too, a guy will have their own standard.
Because how he's saying now, in the crazy thing is that I did not even. There was no. All I said was respect women as individuals, right? And he goes, "Oh," and I'll say, "Do you want me to appeal to am I supposed to appeal to your gaze?" And he goes, "You won't even appeal to my gaze. I love my wife."
Fair.
And just like people that would only respect their wives. Respect their wives.
How are you so sure he respects his wife?
That's why. Because if you say, because of how I look, it means that you would not respect the next person on the road. It means that the woman that sells bread on the road doesn't deserve respect.
Exactly.
It means that every other woman that is not classed doesn't deserve respect.
Exactly.
And I think that is what people look at That is eyes that people used to look at.
It's actually very disturbing for me to even know people think this way.
Oh, social media has. I think social media has amplified. It has
on social media enough.
It has amplified. I mean, you did make a video where you did react to a video where men were saying that their wives' bodies.
I was loving it. I was like, is this real?
Because how would you say that a woman?
And the video was longer, by the way. They said very horrible things. I just stitched the part that I could stitch. Yeah, it was longer. How can you say that a woman that has gone through labor, that had gone through pregnancy, labor, and that her body...
His wife. Exactly,
not just a random
wife.
But with his baby.
His wife.
And she's supposed to maintain that body.
Not just maintain. You are supposed to look the same way you looked.
Same way, actually.
And the same way they were clamping on Rihanna too. Like they were comparing Rihanna in her 20s to Rihanna in her 30s. That one has given birth to 3 children.
How? With funds though.
With person will get money. Person will get money.
These are broke guys.
And because how do you
broke men.
You'd say that so women do not deserve, so because your wife that has given birth to your child gains a little weight, you decide that she's no more worthy of your love, your time and your attention. That you want to go outside.
And that's the one outside has a child for you. And then obviously you cannot keep that body. Exactly, that's how you just be going. And guess what? You are the one carrying body up and down. Yes, no.
They will tell you that men and women are different now. They will tell you that men and women are very different. Mind you, to gym is very expensive. To gym is very, very expensive. And
there are some things there are some changes that happen to women that it's permanent. There's literally nothing. And even surgery, like even women that have surgery, let's even say you have a tummy tuck, you're going to have scars. Not like once you get pregnant, you can't just be the same again. That's just the honest truth. It's a sacrifice. So if you don't appreciate that as a man, then you are not worthy to be respected, actually. Sorry.
I didn't. No, don't be sorry. Do not be sorry.
Yeah, you're not worthy to be respected. So it shows how superficial you are.
Because you're not looking beyond the body. I feel like if you're getting married, there's something else that should be. I don't think. Anyway, they say love is not enough. I'm never going to talk about love here. I'm just here to talk about the girls. So we have ongoing practices in this country. Yeah. Right? I'd mentioned in an episode that there are girls that get fattened up for men.
Yeah, for their weddings.
For their weddings. And there are girls that they still have FGM, that they still practice 100%. FGM on.
And we have modern day FGM now.
What's modern day FGM?
That Vaseline thing is modern day FGM. When you are trying to press down the clitoris, press down the labia.
It was from your page. It's always from your page. The woman that carried a child and was saying that, just so hot, she's not sexually active. A child, by the way.
Not even a baby.
A baby.
Because if we say child, now they'll think maybe 3-year-old for
a baby.
A baby.
Because you don't want your baby to be sexually active, you should. God, I can't.
You should use
hot water. I don't even know how that makes sense. I don't know how that makes sense. When I was growing up, for girls that developed faster, they used to tie our
the breast
chest,
to stop growing.
So it would stop growing.
And it would not stop growing, actually. You would just be in pain.
They used
because it's from the inside,
and the people that tried to tie my chest were not even my parents. They were my neighbors.
Wow.
They were my neighbors. They're like, tie your chest. Boys will start looking at you now. You're growing armpit hair.
But why can't they stop the guys from sexualizing women or girls? Isn't it crazy? How did we even get here as a society that women are always being the one trying to be changed?
Always. You could.
They are trying to program women. The society
from when I was a child,
women.
I already clocked it, because you saying that girls should tie their chest, girls should walk and sit up like women. Like a girl can a girl should sit up,
look a certain way,
because men are looking. Do you understand? Girls should cut their hair in secondary schools, because you don't want male teachers to be attracted to you.
What school did you go to? QC?
No, I went to Immaculate.
Okay.
It was a public school, but it was common practice.
Was it like all girls school?
It was a mixed school.
But they were worried about the teachers, not even the students.
They were worried about the teachers. Students you can
So
control.
why are they employing teachers that they don't trust?
Oh, the teachers are never the problem. It's you. Because when they want to narrate it, they will say,
Because isn't that disturbing?
You seduced them. So we used to, because of that, a lot of us girls had to get uniforms higher, a size up. That's in junior secondary school. You know, when you get senior secondary school, you could cut your skirts, you could make your this thing tighter, but that will put you in more trouble, right? So we had to get uniforms.
Attractive and to thirsty men.
We had to get uniforms, and this was me with education.
Exactly.
This was me with education. There are girls that did not even get the chance to go to school at all. FGM is very foreign to me. It's not my reality because my parents did not practice that on me.
Yeah.
But there are girls that had that practiced on them.
100%. Even my comment section. And there was a particular girl that even commented that I think they cut a part of her female genitalia. And she said her libido is higher than the regular. So what have they done?
What's the point?
Exactly. What's the point?
What?
And it's very disturbing for me because I get DMs. I talk to women that have not even experienced this orgasm that we're talking about before. Do you understand? So you're even making it harder for them. And these are things that are disturbing women even in their marriages. There's what we call the libido gap. The average woman has not experienced. I don't know if I...
You're allowed.
Okay. The average woman has not experienced libido from penetration before.
So heterosexual relationship.
Yes, exactly, from a heterosexual relationship. And then we have the men. How many men will say that they have not experienced? A guy can get an orgasm now, if he wants. Do you understand? So you are already disadvantaged based on anatomy. They are now cutting off parts. They are now stigmatizing them. It's crazy.
And then girls are, and we have a lot of out of school children too.
Yeah.
Children now. Like I'm saying children because it's both boys and girls. But you see girls, they're most of them are out of school and being sold off to marriage.
Yeah.
Being sold off to marriage. It's so abnormal that men are sitting down, especially in the northern part of this country. Men are sitting down and they're saying, oh, a 13-year-old girl is what they want to marry.
13-year-old.
13-year-old girl is who they want to marry. Like you have your eyes set on a child.
13-year-old.
A 13-year-old girl is not thinking of marriage.
Bear in mind that same guy, that same man might have a 13-year-old daughter from his first wife.
Exactly.
So that means he can sexualize even his daughter.
No, so because when people say, oh,
they sleep with their daughter.
I don't. So in my videos, I don't say, what if she's your wife? What if she's your daughter? Because I know that there are men that are putting their children and their wives and their daughters through hell. So I never say,
I've
what
had
if
a patient like that before. Her mom died and her dad was sexually assaulting her to the point that she got pregnant twice. And her dad brought a nurse to the house to abort the pregnancy twice.
And the nurse did it.
Yes, the nurse did it. But then at a point in time, I think she went to get a job at a hotel and she became friends with a particular girl and she opened up to the girl and the girl was like, no, you can't allow that. And the girl gingered her to report her dad. So she was coming to me for medical report and all that because they needed medical report from a government hospital. Her dad, he kept on sexually assaulting her till she got pregnant twice. And he aborted it twice at home. This is not like 100 years ago. This is recent. In this generation right now.
I don't even think I'm shocked or
stunned. And
I've
heard stories of both parents being alive, the father sexually assaulting the daughter, and the girl is telling her mom, and mom is like, osh, we cannot allow this to go out. We don't want disgrace to the family. We don't want
because women are the biggest upholders of patriarchy. Women women are the biggest protectors.
So you can't send your husband to jail.
What?
That's what they'll tell you, especially in the Yoruba culture.
There was a cruise episode. I have to find it.
And they would bully you that you sent your husband to jail.
I have to find it. What?
They will bully you that you sent your husband to jail. You know, one of my mom's friend, she was not educated. Her dad had money, but my mom was telling me that she, like, I think she was the only girl, very beautiful, and she was the only one that dad didn't send to school because they felt like
she was beautiful.
Exactly. That she goes to school. And guess what? She has brothers that are professors, but she was the richest from business.
They didn't send her to school because she was too beautiful.
Yes, and they felt like, oh, she'll go and follow man in school.
Also, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And you know that WHO actually came out to say that 1 out of 3 women in the world experience sexual assault, either physical or emotional violence, one way or the other. 1 out of 3 women. That is a lot.
One in three women,
yes,
get sexually assaulted.
Yes, at some point.
The reported ones.
Yes, thank you.
The reported ones.
A friend of mine was hit starved to death just because of beans. That the beans was not soft enough for a man to eat. I've experienced coma go 3 times. I'm telling you my life history.
You saw those signs. What happened? You were in love. You just ignored the signs. Continue ignoring the signs now.
There is no marriage without fights. Let us not deceive ourselves. This is a man that I know that, oh yes, he hates me, but yet he loves me.
If your husband sexually abused your child and you find out it's true, what are you going to do?
The man will definitely be reported.
Yeah.
But that don't feel that I will divorce my husband. I want you to get that
No,
part.
you're joking. It's scripted.
Cruise is not scripted. This is not
scripted.
scripted. And this is how a lot of women think. This is how a lot of women. There are women that send their daughters out of the house because, how dare you seduce my husband? It's never, oh, the man is older.
Okay, I think I've heard that before,
it's never,
actually.
The man is older, so he's supposed to know better.
I think it's this programming over generation. And it's not just in the low socio-economical countries. It's not just in Nigeria. It's not just in Ghana. It is a global programming. Because even in health, right, most of this, when you hear, oh, certain percentage of men have this, certain percentage of, or how will I put it, oh, when you hear anything in medicine, most times, that research was done on men. A classical example is heart attack. So the classical example in textbook is crushing chest pain, but that is in men. The new research now is that women don't experience heart attack like that. A lot of women will just have fatigue, nausea, even back pain. Because of the hormonal changes, they experience the
back pain.
Yes. Not all back pain. But I'm just saying that the symptoms are different from women than men. But all this research that they write our textbooks based on is men being studied, not women. So women are underfunded. Researchers are underfunded. That's why we don't know the definite cause of PCOS. We don't know the definite cause of endometriosis. But guess what? If it was men were the ones with PCOS, we will know everything in total about PCOS.
And this is medical misogyny. I'm sorry. It is, because I think I said it here once that when I went to a gynecologist, right? I had passed out in the supermarket, and my friends rushed me to the hospital, right? And they said fibroids.
Okay.
Right. So the doctor was supposed to read my scan results. I'd gone to the hospital, and ideally you're supposed to have another person in the room, right? So he calls another guy into the room, and he opens on his computer, and you're looking at it, and they start to laugh. It's hard to make me feel small. But that day, I felt so small. And this is me. That is always because I'm physically small. I'm always trying to compensate with gra. That day I felt so small. He was reading it, and then I don't know, they were exchanging medical terms, and then they were pointing and they were laughing. Like they were pointing at the screen and they were laughing. And I was seriously like, Well,
are you sure they were laughing at you? Because I don't see why they would be laughing. What was funny?
I wish if they didn't point at the screen, if they were not, because
I'm trying to imagine what could have been funny.
They were not speaking to me. And unless it was an inside joke.
Maybe it was an inside joke. Because what would be
inside
funny?
joke pointing at my screen, my results.
I'm just trying to.
So me too. I try to make excuses for them because I'm like, okay, maybe they shared an inside joke. Maybe they
because I mean it's not their first time seeing fibroid.
Maybe doctors have languages that are unspoken. But it feels very weird that they're looking at my results. I mean, you're looking at me.
Unprofessional.
And immediately, I didn't even wait. He looked at it and he said that I should go and wait outside. That they would call me back. Immediately, I stepped outside. I ordered a ride to a women's hospital.
Yeah, I was about to say that there are a lot of women
straight to a women's hospital because I'm like, no, it can't be.
And it's good that you spoke about fibroid just now because another thing that a lot of women have been complaining to me concerning fibroid is when they go to a male doctor and they are single, they have fibroid, the advice they give them is to get pregnant. Why are you advising someone to get pregnant? They don't have a boyfriend. Should they go and shop for a boyfriend on the road and just get pregnant? I've even had a particular person tell me that their doctor told them they can help them get pregnant.
I don't understand.
That's all I have to say.
Doctor.
And it's not IVF, let me say that. And it's not artificial insemination. Yes.
I don't understand the rationale behind telling women to get pregnant.
Exactly.
Because
if you... fine.
Suggesting, eat beans or don't eat bread is easier. What do you mean get pregnant? Do you know
to be fair, we always say that, fibroid loves a vacant womb. So... because, it's estrogen that feeds the fibroid. And when you're pregnant, estrogen is low. So people that are always getting pregnant who are not likely to have fibroid. Not likely. Not that it's not possible. They still have fibroid. You get. So that's why women that see their menopause, their period early and enter menopause late are more likely to have fibroid, right? But my own point, I get that point that, fine, getting pregnant reduces your chances of...
But if you already have the fibroids...
Exactly, that's number one. Then number two, if they don't have... Because I know someone that put herself... She doesn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't even have any guy she's talking to. So you're putting her under pressure. She's now talking to random guys that she would normally not talk to. Because the man has made her feel
she wants to get pregnant?
Because that's what the doctor posed to her as the solution to her fibroid.
So Lupita recently made a post... about her fibroids. She had removed fibroids before, they had returned, and she said she has had over how many? 77. She has had 77 painful fibroids. She has removed some.
Wow.
They came back. And fibroids are very invasive, too invasive. Right? She removed some, they came back, and now she's fighting for research about fibroids to be done. She's fighting. Because
even that estrogen, they just give us most of female conditions. It's just blanket courses that they give us. There's no in-depth. There's more to fibroid than we know, right? The only thing we know is that, it is not cancerous. But there's more to it. Like we said, there aren't enough research to these things. They just give us PCOS. Like before, they used to say, PCOS was caused by retrograde...
Mercury retrograde.
No, retrograde menstruation, meaning that when you menstruate, some of it is going out of the... But now we know that there's more to it than that, right? Because now women are speaking up and little researches here and there are being done. So that's even for fibroid. And fibroid happens in the black. So two disadvantaged black women.
Black women. African women.
And
then young girls are having... I asked my mom that she had fibroids at 12.
12?
12.
Oh, wow.
When I shared the story on Instagram, of course, that shared experiences now. Everybody thinks that the experience is peculiar to them until you share it. And then she's like, 12 years.
She must have started menstruation early, yeah.
But what do you mean 12?
12. Actually, my cousin saw a period at the age of, is it 6 or 7?
Some people saw at age 9. 6 or 7 is insane.
And she had very painful periods. She had, every time she's on her period, every month, she can't go to school.
Up until now?
No, she's in her 20s now. I really don't know the state of her period right now. But it's crazy. Women are going through a lot.
Women are going through, and that's why every single time we say women's rights, people are saying, what's feminism? Feminism where feminism what? We're just fighting
even
to
as
be
a
heard.
woman, right? In the same month, you will go through so many emotions that even you become a stranger to yourself.
To your body.
Like you're like, is this me? Like you act a certain way that you don't understand. It's the hormones.
I had to learn about PMMD.
Okay, yeah.
On Twitter.
Oh wow.
I learned about it on Twitter because I had to question why
some women are suicidal every month.
Yes, that was what made me learn, because I didn't think that it was normal that every week in a month I would feel like offing myself.
Oh wow.
Every week in a month. It would just come and it'd be like, oh, everybody hates me. The whole world hates me. My life is not going well. Somebody had to say it on Twitter that, oh, that is, and it's crazy. It's very crazy because for the entire month, your body is not your own.
Yeah.
You have menstruation to face. You have the week. I think it's only just 1 week that you have
to yourself. You're free to yourself.
Just 1 week that you have to yourself. And I was privileged to learn that information. There are still people that still do not know.
Yeah. And still don't
The woman
understand.
that hits my car today, she might have been going through something like that.
Definitely.
And she will not even understand that that's what her body is putting her through. So I've learned to give women more grace.
Yeah.
Because how many do you even want to see?
I think it was Justice Court that a woman had couple had 5 kids amongst them. And the man left the house. Why did he leave the house? He said he cannot afford it. So what do you want the woman to do?
He left the house
and left abandoned
and all 5
kids with his wife. And said he can't, that the bills are too much, that he can't cope. So what is she supposed to do? And I think she was selling, I don't even know, hawking something that I'm sure that there was no way she was making profit of 10K a week from. I can't remember what she was hawking.
5 kids.
And how is that supposed to be normal to you, to just abandon her? Because would you blame him? We're the ones that are attached to our kids. It's crazy.
Weak.
No, but you're not likely to see a woman to just leave her kids and just with her husband.
Well, I mean, the one time a woman last year when a woman tried it, and then the husband was making videos upon videos saying that she should come back home. That why would he leave the kid? Why would she leave the kid with him? That he didn't go to work today. That he's very tired.
He's very tired.
Oh, you're tired.
From how many seconds?
You're tired. She hasn't even left you for up to a year, and you're tired of thinking of the child that you had in bringing into this world.
Child.
Anyway, so for reproductive rights, justice, and women's reproductive health, we've seen women that cannot do CS unless their husbands approve. We've seen women that cannot collect blood unless their husbands say so. Mm-hmm. These are practices that are very crazy to me, because you can't say. That's why I always, whenever I say woman, I always say autonomy, because I feel like a woman should be able to dictate that she wants to be able to give birth through CS, right? I feel like a woman should be able to say, oh, I want to be able to receive blood. I feel like a woman should be able to say, oh, I want to take my child and travel.
Exactly.
I feel like a woman should be able to say, oh, my father's name is still my father's name and I can still use it to travel. Women still do not have the right to dictate what happens to their bodies in the medical in the hospital, in the medical facility.
So are you surprised that Nigeria is number 3 maternal mortality in the world? So these are women that are dying during pregnancy or pregnancy-related condition. Nigeria is still number 3. Because I don't want to believe that outside in the modern community, that a woman will not decide herself that she wants to have a CS. And this thing is not even just about what's the word I want to use? It's not just about even the educated are thinking like this. I want to please my husband. I want to feel like a woman. I want to push out the baby myself. But what if your pelvis cannot permit you to push out the baby? So you rather the baby dies.
I mean, I've heard doctors say that they always leave it up to the woman. If the women are weak, they would ask them, do you want CS? And if the woman says yes and the husband says no, there's still nothing that they can do. How is the husband overriding the woman's in the hospital at such critical condition?
Let's not even get to vasectomy. We'll step on some toes with vasectomy.
Oh no, when you suggest vasectomy to men, it means that you want to take their masculinity away from
But
them.
guess what? There's no serious side effect of vasectomy. Vasectomy is a day procedure. How many of you can have vasectomy? Vasectomy means that they are clipping. You can still have an ejaculation.
But you just can't have children.
There will just be no sperm inside. How many men can agree to?
So if you suggest it to them, I'm telling you that it takes away. They will
I
tell
know,
you
I
that
did a video about it. I didn't even know I had that many men on my page. The way they came out. And guess what? Women contraceptive, every single one has side effects. I am a doctor and I will not take hormonal anything.
I had an episode on this, on contraceptives. And I was so annoyed to find out that every single thing that a woman takes to prevent pregnancy has side effects.
It does. And vasectomy is easy, stress-free, same day.
How would they have children outside if you suggest vasectomy to them?
The procedure is literally less than 10 minutes. Do you know that? You can still have an ejaculation. You can still see your semen. There will just not be sperm inside. You will not. Sperms are microscopic, so it's not as if you're even seeing that there are no swimmers inside. So what is the problem? I want to know what the problem is. But women are taking contraceptives, and they are not. Do you know that? Depo-Provera has been found to cause brain tumor.
What was that?
One of the contraceptive injectable causes brain tumor.
What?
Yes. In short, there's a class lawsuit against them.
What?
Yeah.
Brain tumor.
Anything hormones, you don't want to mess with it.
What?
The only one I would say, for me, is a bit safe is the copper tea. But even that, some women cannot tolerate it. But I've never seen any man, of the few men that have done vasectomy, that have had issues. So what is the problem? It feels like you're snatching their manhood.
Somebody else literally said that, because they asked the question that how many kids do you want to have, and he said 2. That the only reason you have a third is if the first 2 are of the same sex. And after that, the wife will tie her womb. And like tying the womb is way more, is crazier.
Exactly.
Why not just get a vasectomy? And if I'm going to tie my womb, are you going to get a vasectomy? No.
Exactly.
Because
let's agree together.
How do you expect them to have children outside if they have vasectomy? Men you tell your woman and they realize that maybe I need more children.
No, but I think for men it's not just that. Of course, that is a huge chunk of it. But I also feel like for them, they don't want to. Do you know? Why do you think all this herbal concussion? All these women that sell herbal concussion, aphrodisiac, they are making a bank. It's because they always want to have that. They're always chasing orgasm. So they feel like if they do vasectomy, it might reduce their libido or something. Do you understand? I feel it's more of...
It's mental.
Yeah, it's mental.
I think it's mental. In 2026, women are still being denied their right to safe maternal care. That's why you said Nigeria is number 3.
Number 3
in the world.
And the sad thing is that India used to be number 1.
What number are they now?
They're not even top 100 anymore. They're not top 100 anymore. And India has the population to be number 1. They're over 1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a low society as well. Low social income.
Very.
They're not top 100. They're not in top 100.
Social income, morally, religion, very low society.
Very low.
And I don't know why Nigeria is competing with that. I don't know why.
And guess what? The annoying thing is that most of the things that kill women in pregnancy and pregnancy related are actually preventable. What are they? Uncontrolled hypertension, unsafe abortion. Those are the things. Obstructed labor. Mainly because of this OCS thing. Even the women themselves refuse to be educated about the fact that CS does not mean you're going to die. CS does not mean that you're less of a woman.
It's because, the real truth is because every woman that is born in this society is indoctrinated.
Yeah.
First of all, into religion. And second of all, trained for men. You understand? So it is always, men always have to have the last say. because you can't decide for yourself that you want to give birth through CS without your husband's approval when it is your own body. I was on a podcast with Veronica Zota, and she said the first time she had CS, she had labored for hours, and then she decided that she wanted to have CS. And after that, for the next pregnancies, she chose CS, and it was the same spot that they caught.
Exactly.
That was my first time hearing about that. Right? She's educated. There are women that are trained to be Hebrew women.
Yeah.
And Hebrew women are not. That still has even been washed through, written, because you say, oh, you want to give birth like the Hebrew woman. So that means you cannot do CS, because that doesn't make you a strong woman. There's a woman at the video where she said 7 days after giving birth, she was back on her farm.
Wow.
And then she made a video calling every other woman lazy. She was like, if you like, after you born, lie down. Because you gave birth. She wasn't even looking well.
Exactly.
She wasn't looking great. But you wanted to prove a point that you're a strong woman. So after 7 days after giving birth, she backed that baby and she went back to the farm. And I watched that video. I was in awe. Because what?
It's a programming.
How do you think like that? How do you think that as a woman you don't deserve rest?
Like you said, it's programming. I can't actually blame this woman. It is actually programming. Even in the north, you know that the ones that are even giving birth naturally, they are not allowed to even scream. They cannot take painkillers, and they are not allowed to shout in labor. They have to endure the pain.
They can't scream.
Yes, because it's a sign of weakness. Even here in Lagos, there was a labor I witnessed. Not a woman from the north. She was in pain, but she refused to shout. She just yes, because it's a sign of weakness. She even told me after. That was the first time I was here in my life. She said that it's a sign of weakness.
By whose standard?
By their standard.
Who created that system?
And this is a 19-year-old, by the way.
A 19-year-old.
This is a 19-year-old, by the way.
A 19-year-old gave birth and refused to scream.
Yeah.
Because it's a sign of weakness.
It's a sign of weakness.
Oh.
So that brings me to the point that women, we also, the right to be educated. The right to be educated. Because the more educated women are, the more they can stand up for their rights and know what their rights actually. Some people, most of these women we're talking about, don't even know what their rights.
A lot of us watching don't even know our rights.
And it's not their fault, because if we were not educated, we would be in that bracket as well. We would see it as normal.
So we're sort of privileged.
Yeah.
So, but that is wild that women cannot scream.
Oh, you haven't heard that before? Yeah.
A 19-year-old. And then
it's a common practice in the north. It's a sign of weakness.
There's so many common practices in the north. Marrying underage girls, leaving girls out of school.
Yeah.
If you take women out of school, they would not understand that they're not supposed to be ashamed of their periods. Up until now, girls are ashamed.
And if they are educated, they will not be married off early. So I think education should even override a lot of things.
Yes.
If we can educate, if more women can be educated, then there will be less work to do in those other aspects.
So a lot of women are facing gender-based violence and sexual-based violence. Before you came, I'd gotten a DM from someone saying that, oh, her ex-boyfriend was threatening to release her nudes. What can she do? Now, whenever I hear release nudes, my first thought is always, oh, DSV, right? Go to DSV, go to the police. But I know how slow the justice system can be. Some girls damn the consequences and say, you know what, release it, so that they'll have enough evidence to nail you.
Exactly.
Right? So I say, do you have chats that you can use as a report?
Evidence.
Before I close my eyes and open it, she says, no, that don't worry, she doesn't want to pursue the case again. She doesn't want to pursue the case again. My guess is intimidation or shame.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't help people that don't want to be helped.
And to be fair to Lagos State is the only state I can vouch for that fight for women's rights. They are very fast when it comes to women's rights.
I'm well aware.
Extremely fast.
Is why I always refer people to DSV, even though
very
in
fast.
the last few days there's been some craziness among them. I had someone tell me that when they got to Lagos DSV. Lagos DSV referred them to the police, and then the police asked for 100,000 naira mobilization fee. So imagine I'm coming from the government, and I'm coming to you that the government sent me to you to pursue justice, and you're telling me to still bring 100,000 naira mobilization fee. Imagine you going there solo without the backing of the government.
Exactly.
If you go to the police station and you tell them, oh, you go to report, this is so freaking common. You say, oh, that your partner is beating you, and you go and report. Police will say it's a family matter. Go and sort it in-house, thereby releasing you back into the wild. And a lot of women are even too poor to even escape. My first thought is leave the marriage, leave the relationship.
That even as doctors in our community, educated doctors, a woman comes to the emergency room, has been not sexually assaulted, physically assaulted by her husband, and the police sent her to us to write medical report and all that. The educated male doctor is fighting with me to play down what I'm going to write so that her husband will not get in trouble.
But you don't even know this man.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say.
You don't know this man, so why are you fighting for him? Like, the victim is right in front of you.
This is even, we were talking about education. This is even the educated ones, though. There's a way, I feel like men, they support each other.
They have their
Like,
back
they don't need to. He doesn't know the man. He has never seen the man before. But he's saying, you want to send your husband to jail. You want to send your husband to... intimidating on the husband's behalf. Intimidating the woman on the husband's behalf. That kind of send. It's not good now. You want to send your husband to jail. You want to... But I'm not saying she should send her husband to jail, but...
And even if she wants to send him to jail... Is beating her is it not jail enough? And he's
telling me to downplay what I'm writing, that it's not good though. Is this husband and wife matter? Don't put your mouth in it.
Kills me.
Don't shake me.
It's family matter. Go and sort it out.
These are even the educated ones that I'm talking about.
And somebody said that they invited her husband to the station, like police invited her husband to the station so many times, and the man refused to turn up. I said I was in Evercare, and this woman came to me and she said, oh, she didn't have her voice anymore. She said that her husband had been beating her. That he had been beating her. That she's even in the hospital now, but she doesn't have her phone with her. So she's using her nanny's phone. She has a nanny. That was my first... My first giveaway was, you are in Evercare. Like, you can afford Evercare.
Evercare, exactly.
And then you have a nanny. And your husband is beating you. She says, that she has reported to everybody that DSV invited the husband 4 times. And he refused. The man said he's a British citizen, so he will pay everybody off. I said, what? I had to text DSV. Now, how far? What's this woman's case number? This is this woman. She doesn't know her case number. This is her name. They say that the woman had reached out to them earlier.
Okay.
Earlier in the day to report the situation. She had reported last year. The man did not come. She reported again this year. I now say, okay, you people, is your husband Abby? She says yes. So you are married under the eyes of the law. She says no. And I'm so confused.
So what she said, I don't understand.
A normal human being. I'm confused. You're not married under the eyes of the law. He just did something on your head. So why? And he gave you 3 children. And he's beating you in your house.
And you know that
in her house.
In her own personal...
Not in his house. In her house. He doesn't have his house here because he doesn't live here. I asked her, when next is your husband traveling? She said she doesn't know. Where your children's passport is with the man. A class 1.
And you know this is commoner than we think.
It's everywhere. She's classed. And her husband is beating her, seizing her children's passport. Beating her to the point that she doesn't have her voice anymore. Ask me for extra daddy. Because I'm like...
There's also something called trauma bond. So some people that are physically assaulted, they get bonded to their abuser. And it's difficult for them to leave. And most of these men, of course, are narcissists. So another thing they do to you is that they strip you of your... So they would isolate you, push you away from your family member,
and
make
your friends,
your family member, make everybody look like devil, and they're the ones that love you, they're the ones that care about you. Then they'll start abusing you. Then they are the ones that will tell you that they don't want their wives to work because they don't want you independent enough to leave. It is a strategy. And the one that I heard some time ago, I think that was 3-4 years ago, that an older auntie was telling me, that one burst my brain. The woman is the one that works. The husband sits at home doing nothing. When she gets back from work, this will burst your brain. He collects her phone and he will check her pants to make sure that nobody has slept with her. And he will give her phone the next morning when she's going to work.
Collect her phone, why?
And go through her phone. He doesn't want her interacting with anybody.
But
he wants to see who she has been talking to. And he will check her pants to make sure she has not slept with anybody.
But she's working.
He does it every single time.
And he's not working.
He's
a jobless man.
She's the one paying all the bills.
Well, and I'm pretty sure it will be in somebody's comment section saying that he's the head of the home. Fighting to be the head of the home. What? But she won't leave.
She will not leave.
And she's the one with the money.
At that point when I was hearing about it from that, my older auntie, they were trying to get her to go to Ministry of Justice. Yeah.
Trying to get her. Meaning that she wasn't willing.
Yeah. I even had a staff then, her stepfather was abusing her mom. So she got her mom to go to the Ministry of Justice or all this domestic abuse agency. Mom got there and said she's not pursuing the case anymore.
She just wants to put her precious husband in trouble.
Exactly.
Nigerian women love marriage.
No, there's also that trauma bond as well. Then society as well.
Yeah.
You know how they look down on single women?
They look down on single mothers, but never single fathers.
I mean single
never
mothers.
Single fathers.
I saw a lady that got proposed to recently. I don't know if the caption was correct or not because it was a blog that posted it. She has 2 boys, according to the caption, and she was being proposed to. Come and see the comment. I almost started crying. See comments. I was like, God, please, Lord, please don't let this post get to this woman. Like, you will regret it. How can you marry her? You want to take care of another man's child. How can you do this? Plenty. No, hey. I was like, Nigerians hate single mothers, but they see single fathers as perfect. And you would also see women. For every single mother, there's a single father somewhere. Unless, of course, the husband died.
Or even if the husband died. Nigerian men expect widows to mourn for the rest of their lives.
The comments were heartbreaking. I was like, God, I hope this man does not see this comment. It was terrible.
I mean, he saw the children before he got married. He entered the marriage now.
Yes, no. And what gives you the right what makes you think that the woman does not have money herself? What makes you think that the father of those kids are not even in the kids' life to be sorting out their bills? The assumption. The fact that a woman is a single mother does not mean the father of her kids are not still taking care of the kids. Yeah, it doesn't.
I really want better for women.
And even if that man decides to take care of the other man's child, that is his prerogative. That is his choice.
Oh.
Is that the society that will accept adoption?
Adoption.
If your reaction.
Adoption. Motherless babies' homes. Motherless babies' homes has children that are both fatherless and motherless. Not that. When I used to hear motherless babies' home, I used to think, if the babies are motherless, surely they would have fathers. Right. So why can't the children stay with the fathers? There's not a fatherless babies' home because a fatherless baby's home is in mother's arms.
Yeah.
That's the mother's birth. It's a woman's job to take care of fatherless children.
Just like the woman I said now that the man left because the kids were too much.
Nobody is going to refer to those kids as fatherless.
Exactly.
They will just refer to their mom as they will refer to them as children of single moms. Nobody ever gives women grace when it comes to.
So do you now blame? So if a woman, let's be honest and realistic, if a woman is experiencing physical assault in her marriage, her husband is beating her black and blue, if she comes across that comment section where men are talking down on single mothers, do you think she'll leave that marriage?
Actually, very, very valid point. Very, very valid point. And that's why I think that we need to dissent her shame. Especially if
she's a young woman.
We need to dissent her. We need to find a way to dissent her shame.
Exactly.
As women. It's going to be very hard. but we need to
It's
find a way to
very hard.
censor shame. And women need to stop upholding patriarchy. Women need to stop backing men whenever they do wrong. You can't see a man sexually assaulting your child and you will say, oh, you won't divorce him. You would rather send the daughter out of your house.
What about the statement? Men are polygamous in
Men
nature.
are
Which nature? Is it God's nature?
I've never even subscribed to that.
Is it God's? Whose nature?
I have never subscribed
Have we
to
ever
that.
asked that? Whose nature are they polygamous? Like, men are polygamous by nature. Whose nature is that? Because if we're all God's children, our God is not polygamous by nature. So whose nature are they referring to? Our ancestors.
Nobody has given me a proper answer for why polygamy is natural to men. Nobody has ever given me. They always
guess
say,
what? They're the ones that are easily satisfied sexually.
because
So
they have
shouldn't it
different
be
women
women? I hope they will not drag me for this. Shouldn't it be women that should be polygamous by nature? Because if a woman is not reaching libido easily, shouldn't she be the one? Please, people should not set me up for drag.
No, but I agree. I actually agree.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I actually agree.
If you're not using any form of enhancement, you will reach climax in less than 3-4 minutes. But a woman can be there for 30 minutes and not feel anything from a heterosexual encounter. So aren't they the ones that should be testing up and down to see which one will take them to Jerusalem?
If you say, they will tell you that that's logic. Different keys. People are stupid though. People are very stupid. I think I was 13 years old when I first heard one key cannot put different doors, but different doors cannot. Are you serious? Women are doors. Women have been doors. Women have been cars. Women have been everything under the sun. Everything under the sun, but women. Women are everything but autonomous people. Women cannot have
Women
rights.
just want
in
to
the
be women.
workplace.
Like, you heard about this woman that someone called her the husband was with another woman, and now way to go and fight the husband. She had an accident.
No, she wasn't going to fight her husband. She was going to fight the woman.
Oh, sorry, it's true. She can
They
never fight
their husband.
Thank you for that
They
very
never
valid
fight
correction.
their husband.
They can.
She was going to fight her the woman.
Yeah,
She had an accident.
She had an accident because if she was going to fight her husband, she would
She'll
have
wait
waited
for
for
him
him at
now.
home. Yeah,
She waits for him at home.
she had an accident. Yeah, she had a very bad accident.
It's men that always win. I'll just let you people know. It's men that always win in situations like this.
And unfortunately, we can have conversations and talk. It's a lot of work.
You can stitch a million videos, and women are always going to. Women don't see if you're. You know that you say that the hardest people to advise. I always say that the hardest people to advise are women in love, or women that think that they're in love, and women in marriages. Because you could tell a woman that is in an abusive relationship to leave the marriage, and she would look at you as the enemy.
Exactly.
They tell you that
enemy of progress.
that she has seen husband, but you've not seen, so you're jealous. So she would not leave. So I tell my friends that a woman would leave when she's ready.
Yeah.
And God forbid that when she's ready is
in the grave.
in the grave, when she's dead. God forbid.
God forbid.
Because women give men too many chances. Way too many chances. I say there was a post there where a woman said her husband knows let her take a bath.
Why?
That if he sees her brushing or taking a bath, he will pursue her from the bedroom. So she used to go to the event smelly. She started the post with, I no longer smell. I say, what? Where is it?
Are you kidding me?
Where is it? I'll look for it for you.
That's crazy. You know that this man no longer
smell. This is a testimony I will never stop sharing. Bathing before leaving the house for an occasion used to cause big fights in my house when I was married. And for any time I disobeyed my spouse and tried to sneak into the bedroom to have a bath, I get punished for it.
Sneak into the bathroom. Sneak.
I'm always the odd woman out in the midst of other women. Socializing was a problem was a problem, but that was always his intention whenever we were out together. He keeps a lot of perfumes, so he always has himself covered. See, leaving that marriage gave me the biggest thing ever. You'll be wondering, financial independence, but no, it gave me back my voice. I make the best decisions for myself, stand by them, follow them and watch them grow. Now, even without taking a bath, a body spray or a perfume after taking my bath, I smell fresh. Self-confidence, self-love, self-value is on my horizon. First of all, big shout out to Ijoma Ekechukwu for leaving the marriage. But my take is, he was not letting her bathe so that when he cheats, they will say it's because she doesn't used to take care of herself. That's why I
And
went
also
outside.
to another thing that a lot of men do these days is that, especially to educated spouse or spouse that they foresee that would become powerful, they snatch your self-esteem and your confidence. I think that's what this man was trying to do as well. They snatch your self-esteem and confidence so that you will not be able to leave that marriage. The goal is that when a man is abusive, right, whether emotional, maybe not even physical, the goal is for you to stay in that marriage with him, because who wants him, right?
Yeah.
So they will do everything in their power. They will talk down on you. They will kill your self-esteem, your self-confidence, and make you very unattractive to anybody else. And of course, they will isolate you as well from friends, especially if you have a smart friend. That's their target. They must disconnect you from that smart friend. Anything that will make you see the light, you must stay in darkness. And that's why that's why every woman needs to be empowered.
And every woman needs a community.
Because
don't cut off your friends because you get married. Men never cut off their friends because they get married.
Yes,
so as a woman, don't cut off your friends because you get married.
Once I get married, I can't be friends with my single friends.
You need your family. I feel like talking about stuff with your friends would give you more clarity.
Yeah.
Because I understand, you only have God and your husband. God would not come down and talk to you. God will talk to you through your friends. Right? So keep your friends close. Speak.
Sensible friends though.
Of course. Of course.
Not afraid that I'll go and try and speak your husband.
Keep your friends close. And girls, we need to be educated. No more sending girls out of school. No more sending girls out of school so that you'll be able to fund a boy's education.
Yeah.
So the girls should stay at home and hawk. Girls need to be in school. Every child needs to be in school. We have an Olodo pandemic happening currently. Every child needs to be in school. Even as adults, the adults that whenever I hear them talk, I usually hope that whenever they see the next school bus, they will enter and follow the school bus to school. Because it makes no sense that we have everything's falling to shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're teaching in social studies these days or civic education, but everything is falling to pieces. Women need to be in school. Women need to be empowered. Period needs to stop being shamed. I think
it's Australia. Australia gives 2 days off every month
for girls.
Yeah, during their period.
Stay home.
Yeah, during their period.
That is so lovely.
Yeah, you can confirm. I think it's Australia. Every month,
so lovely.
And you get paid for it.
Recently, I saw a video of women rejoicing because they've been able to pass a law that men should stop marrying children.
Wow, what country is that? Cannot be Nigeria.
I would look for the country and put on the screen. But I was trying to say, I was saying, that.
Why should that even be a thing in 2026?
But you know what? If they implement that law here, I will dance.
But they can't. You know they have attempted to. They can't. Because a lot of our lawmakers
are married to young girls.
And they will be in jail.
Maybe.
They can't.
Like I said before.
At least at the moment they can't.
And I will say again, women and girls need to be respected as autonomous human beings. Women deserve to have a say about their lives, their bodies. Women need to be in school. Women need to have rights to education, rights to life, rights to health access.
Yes, absolutely.
Women need to be studied. We need to have researches done on us. We need to find better ways, because what do you mean only black women have fibroids prevalent in their bodies? Black women problems.
Yeah.
We need to have researches done on our bodies. We need to have more things. We need to have funded researches done on us.
Heavily funded.
And I really, 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 really hope that we never stop talking about these situations. I mean, we get very attacked. We add more. Every time I speak on women, I get so much attacks.
And you know the crazy thing is that World Bank said that as a society or as a nation, not as a nation, like the world loses over trillions of dollars every year from women not being educated, because that woman not being educated is someone that's not contributing economically to our country. So an educated woman is has the potential to be financially independent. A healthy woman is contributing to a healthy society because now she's healthy enough to take care of her kids.
And take
She's
care of
healthy
everybody
enough
around
to take
her.
care of her family
And herself.
and herself.
And herself. By the way, this episode is fully sponsored by Lasgidi Crush, your favorite body mist and my favorite body mist. Whenever you want to go out smelling fresh, I feel like Lasgidi is the setting spray of all perfumes. Like that's the final touch.
So what's your favorite fragrance?
Candy Crush. And not because it's purple.
Oh, purple is your favorite
Not
color.
because it's purple,
But is
guys.
purple your favorite color?
I would hope so.
So,
I would hope so.
yeah, actually.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Got me right there. This episode is fully sponsored by Lasgidi Crush. Thank you so much for sponsoring this conversation, because this conversation always has to be had. And we really, really want women to know that they are human beings. Women are standalone human beings. Cry blood. Do you understand me? Cry blood. Cry today, cry tomorrow, cry next tomorrow. Women deserve to be seen as autonomous human beings. Women deserve to call the shots at their workplace, in their homes, in their bodies, in and on their bodies. Women deserve to reach the pinnacle.
Absolutely.
Okay? This episode has been really fun. And we have a gift box for you
Oh,
from Lasgidi Crush.
gracias.
Happy International Women's Day, Dr. Adefunke, from me at ITASS Space and my people at Lasgidi Crush. Thank you for educating women about their bodies and their rights, because we've learned so much from you on Instagram. Your Instagram videos are very, very important, and they speak so much to us, a lot of us as women. We learn so much from listening to you speak. Thank you for doing the good work, and thank you for always speaking for us. What you do is so important, because an educated woman is an empowered woman. Rights, justice, and action for all women. And I really, really hope that you enjoy our gifts.
Thank you so much.
We have 6.
And thank you for having me. I
Thank
had
you
so
for
much
coming.
fun.
Wait, before we go, very important question. What did Damilola do to you?
Do you want to hear the story behind them?
I want to hear about Damilola.
Are you sure? Okay, so when I started creating content, I actually did not start with Damilola. I think the first name I mentioned was Fumi. Then I was just trying out different names. So the day I mentioned Damilola, my comment section was for I said, there you go.
Triggered.
And I happen to know like 4 Damilolas and a very stubborn one. She knows herself. So that's why I just stuck to Damilola.
My friend's name is Damilola. Please stop attacking her.
I can't. Forever is the deal.
Please stop attacking her. Damilola, please listen to Dr. Funke so she can stop. At least she's not calling my name. My name is very hard to call for everybody. Don't just shout virtuous. Before you finish saying it, your tongue will hang.
It was a beautiful conversation.
6 body mists, all different, in this box. Get your Lasgidi Crush so that you can be part of my community. Okay? Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys in my next video. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Now you know.
Oh yeah, it's time to go. We've been here for very long. Happy International Women's Day to every single one of you. Wish them happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day.
To all girls and women around the world who will keep fighting for you. Your voice matters. Okay? I'll see you in my next video.
This is a safe space. If you're seeing this, this is a safe space.